You've spent months, maybe years, gripping a connection that keeps slipping through your fingers because some part of you still whispers, "This must be my soulmate." If this connection was truly divine, you wouldn't feel chronically drained. You wouldn't be overthinking at midnight, rereading their messages, pulling tarot cards hoping for reassurance that never quite settles your heart. You wouldn't feel like you're losing pieces of yourself just trying to keep this bond alive. Aligned love doesn't hollow you out. It fills you, it steadies you, it grounds you. And here's the plot twist that changes everything. Chances are this person isn't your sacred partner. They're your sacred mirror. And once you truly see it, everything shifts. Because suddenly, instead of chasing alignment with someone who can't meet you, you start claiming clarity. Instead of looping back into heartbreak and spiritual confusion, you finally feel space to breathe. You're not pulled to them because destiny wrote your names together in the stars. You're pulled to them because something inside you is asking to be healed. Hi, beautiful soul. I'm Joelle, and welcome to Manifesting Miracles. Today, we're diving into the 3 truths that will completely shift how you see this connection. And these truths will set you free. Truth 1. They activate an unhealed wound. When you meet someone who sparks something inside you, it's easy to label that spark as destiny. The chemistry feels cosmic, the pull feels magnetic, the intensity feels bigger than you. But what if the intensity isn't confirmation? What if it's communication? What if the universe isn't saying, "This is your soulmate," but instead saying, "This is the wound you're finally ready to heal"? Here's what most people don't realize. Your nervous system is drawn to what is familiar, not what is healthy. If abandonment was familiar, someone inconsistent will feel like home. If love always came with conditions, someone emotionally unavailable will feel like your match. If your caregivers were unpredictable, someone who runs hot and cold will feel strangely magnetic. Not because they're aligned, but because your body recognizes the pattern. You're not chasing them, you're chasing emotional resolution. Ask yourself, what version of me shows up in this connection? My grounded adult self, or my inner child who's still begging to be chosen? I once worked with a client, let's call her Maya. She kept returning to a partner who ghosted her, breadcrumbed her, and reappeared just when she was about to move on. She thought the ache she felt during his distance meant she was meant to fight for the connection. But when we dug deeper, something profound surfaced. Her father had been emotionally unavailable. Withdrawal felt like love. Inconsistency felt like chemistry. Pain felt like passion. Her body wasn't calling her toward destiny. Her body was calling her toward healing. And when she finally tended to that wound, something miraculous happened. The spell broke. The pull dissolved. The attachment no longer felt magnetic. She didn't lose love. She found clarity. Once you stop needing someone else to heal your wound, you reclaim your power. You stop chasing validation. You start embodying love instead of begging for it. Truth 2. Familiar doesn't mean aligned. This one is huge. We need to talk about the seductive trap of familiarity. When someone's energy feels familiar, comforting, or like you've known them forever, it's easy to romanticize it. It must be a past life. It must be fate. It must be my twin flame. But here's the real truth. Familiar does not equal aligned. Familiar often equals repeated. Many people confuse chaos with chemistry. Many confuse anxiety with intuition. Many confuse trauma activation with spiritual connection. If you grew up in emotional turbulence, calm love will feel boring. If you only received love through proving yourself, you'll chase people who make you earn it. If your childhood home was emotionally unstable, your body will seek that instability again because it's what it knows. Here's a powerful reflection. Does this connection strengthen me or does it drain me? Do I feel expanded or do I collapse into self-doubt? Aligned love nourishes you. Aligned love feels steady. Aligned love supports your nervous system. it doesn't shock it. One of my clients, Aaron, came to me swearing he'd met his twin flame. The chemistry, the passion, the intensity, it was all off the charts. But every fight left him feeling depleted, ashamed, and emotionally exhausted. Through journaling, he realized something. The chaos he was chasing wasn't passion, it was the volatility he grew up with. His body wasn't addicted to the person, his body was addicted to the emotional pattern. And here's the most empowering part. Once he saw it, he couldn't unsee it. He walked away. He healed, and he attracted someone aligned with his growth, not his wounds. Let this be your reminder. Familiarity is not fate. Familiarity is a flag. Don't confuse what feels familiar with what feels aligned. Truth. 3. Intensity isn't soul connection. Intensity can feel intoxicating. The ache in your chest, the adrenaline spike when they text you after days of silence, the overthinking, the obsessive thoughts, the inability to let go. It feels like something bigger than you, like fate, like destiny, like a spiritual bond you can't break. But intensity isn't always sacred. Sometimes it's survival mode. When you're in a push-pull dynamic, your nervous system releases chemicals like dopamine, cortisol, and adrenaline, the exact cocktail your body interprets as love. But here's the truth. Your soul does not chase. Your intuition does not panic. Your heart is not meant to live in survival mode. Aligned love feels steady. Aligned love feels grounding. Aligned love feels safe. One of my clients, Sarah, told me she felt electrified every time her ex resurfaced after weeks of silence. That high felt like destiny. But once she understood that the intensity was a trauma response, not a sign, her entire perspective changed. She finally saw that obsession is not intuition. Anxiety is not alignment. Adrenaline is not love. Your intuition doesn't scream, it whispers, and true soul connection feels like exhale, not panic. Here's a powerful question to ask yourself. If I stripped away the obsession and the craving, would I still call this love? Because aligned love doesn't make you feel starved for affection. It makes you feel safe to receive it. When you begin understanding why you feel pulled to someone, even if the connection hurts, you unlock 3 massive shifts. 1. You reclaim your energy. You stop pouring your power into someone who drains you. 2. You gain deep clarity. You stop chasing signs and start trusting your inner knowing. 3. You make space for aligned love. You clear the energetic field for someone who actually meets you. You step out of the loop. You step out of the confusion. You step out of the addiction to intensity. You step into emotional sovereignty, and that's the beginning of your next chapter. Let's bring this home. You're not cursed. You're not broken. You're not destined to ache forever. You are being initiated into the most powerful shift of your life. Moving from chasing love that reopens wounds to choosing love that nurtures your healing. And the next time you feel pulled toward them, ask yourself, am I chasing my inner child's need to be chosen? Am I mistaking familiarity for fate? Am I confusing intensity with alignment? If the answer is yes, pause. Place your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. Feel yourself coming home to you. And say, aligned love doesn't require me to abandon myself. Aligned love meets me where I am and helps me expand. I am worthy of the love that supports my healing. If you feel like your heart needs deeper clarity, if you're ready to understand the energetic truth behind this connection, if you're ready to break the loop instead of repeating it, then this is your moment. Book a private psychic and tarot reading with me. Not to chase someone, not to predict chaos, but to understand the energetic signature of your connection. What this person activates inside you, whether they're aligned or draining your field. What blocks are keeping you stuck? What your heart is truly calling in next? And how to align your energy with real, reciprocal, grounded love. Your clarity is right on the other side of that session. The link is in the description below. Love that supports your healing, not your heartbreak, is trying to find you. Your next chapter begins the moment you choose it. If this resonated with you, leave a comment below sharing which truth hit home the hardest. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on manifesting aligned love and spiritual clarity. YouTube thinks you will like this video next. Let's see if they are right. I will see you in the next one.